We were at the Old Timers game a few years later, and Mickey and I were standing next to each other, and something happened where somebody got caught with a corked bat. And I said, hey, homie, just like this, don't help me. And Torrez was standing just where he is right now. I go, wouldn't it be funny if you told me that bat you gave me was corked? And he goes, oh, yeah. Hey, Mike, that bat I gave you was corked. But I got to tell you a story about the bat. I got a letter. I'm managing in Columbus in 2005, and I get this letter in the mail. A guy sends me a letter and says, hey, Bucky, listen, my name is such and such. I live in New York on such and such street. He says, I bought that bat for $64,000 in an auction. If you and Mickey want to come by and take a look at it, be fine. So I told Mickey, I said, hey, homie, you know what we need to do? I said, me and you need to go by and see this guy and go over there and take a look at that bat. And you go, that ain't the bat.
Wait a minute, because I got really the good story. We were signed, this is Fan Fest, this is going back, and Mickey says, Mike, you know, Bucky getting all that accolade stuff, you know, I said, yeah, we were going to OTB. Yeah, he said accolade, and I said, yeah, I know, yeah, he came out of press, and he said, well, you know, I give that man that cork bat. Now, if you guys will look, when he hit it, you have never seen a bat boy run so fast and pick up that bat.
Wait a minute. Ron White says it was his bat because his name was on it. He lent it to Mickey. So now this plot gets even thicker.
This is like the magic bullet. Nobody knows what happened to any part of it. But people don't remember. Bucky fouled pitch off his foot, and I think you broke the bat on that pitch, or no? Okay, you were just using, but you were using Mickey's bat.
Yeah, I was using his bat.
Using Mickey's bat, and limps around for a little bit, and then hits the home run off of Torrez.
Bucky fouled off. Bucky had the wrong bat at the first time. He had one of my bats, and he fouled a couple of pitches off. And I said, homie, that's the wrong bat. So I told that boy, grab that out of Bucky's hand and give him this bat.
Why did you choose that one? Why that one?
That was the bat I was using. Bucky had the other one. So the other one was bright.
And did you own cork bats?
I don't have to use them cork. I got it natural.
In case you don't know what a cork bat is, for a lot of the ladies out there, you know, back in the day, they said that you drill a hole in a bat and take the sawdust out, and then you would put different items like cork and stuff in there.
Super balls.
The super balls, whatever. These things are ground up, and then you seal it back up so nobody can see it. And supposedly it's supposed to make the ball go further when you hit it. Right. One time Greg Nettles was batting at Shea Stadium, and he took a swing and the whole bat exploded.
For guys who claim they never used them, they seem to know an awful lot about cork bats. They know a lot about every one of them. That's great.
Strawberry know one about him and Reggie.
You were there when it happened to one of your Mets teammates, right? Weren't you there when? No.
It was talked about. It was talked about because we had this rival against the Cardinals, and they were talking about Homer was using the cork bat because every time we faced him, he hit a home run. So Whitey Herzog, after he hit a home run, he took the bat, and we were really mad because we had this big rivalry with the Cardinals, and when that happened, he took hold of the bat and he told him it's not the bat, it's us.
I want to get back to Darryl and some Yankee members in a minute, but Mike's been, I don't know how you do it. You obviously have a pretty good sense of humor about this. There have been guys who've been linked in baseball and other sports for a long time. You guys have become, pretty good friends throughout this whole thing. Was it because you were teammates first? Would you think that made a big difference, that the year before you guys were actually on the same side?
Yeah, I think so. I think that, I ended up going to Boston, but, I really enjoyed playing with the guys.
Yeah, but he's not a Red Sox fantasy camp. He's a Yankees fantasy camp.
I'll be both ears. Don't worry about it. Bucky hit the home run off me the next year, because I had you down 2-0 with the two-hitter, and then got in a little single off me, and then Chambliss popped one over Chris, and then and then Bucky hit that long little fly ball to that. But anyway, no, it was great. The guys, I enjoyed playing there. I enjoyed playing in the major leagues. You know, when you're in the major leagues, you know, and during that time, a lot of us, I mean, every year I went 15, 16, 17, 20 games, I get traded and going like, Jesus. So I was like, wow.
Can't win 10 now.
Yeah, can't win there, right?
Pitchers today can't win 10 games.
But, you know, coming and moving around like I did, and then, you know, I just wanted to get settled. After I wanted to stay with the Yankees, Boston had offered me a 7-year guaranteed contract, and I ended up signing with Boston. At that time, I just wanted to stay somewhere where I knew I was going to stay. I didn't want to leave New York only because I knew they had a great team as well. But I said, you know what, I'm going to Boston. I think they have a pretty good team. So, you know, I went there, took my bumps. I've been taking my bumps from the Boston crowd, but hey, that's part of the game, and I was happy to face them, to be in that situation.
The Red Sox did have a pretty good team up until about July of that year when the Yankees made their charge, and it ended up on October 2nd, 1978. And these two guys will be linked forever for that. And they seem to enjoy it. It's a, you know, it's a, how often, I got both of you guys, Bucky, you come over for 1 second. Does a day go by for either one of you guys where somebody doesn't mention that home run, either talking to you about it in this type of setting or even just on the street? Hey, you know, Bucky, thanks a lot, or hey, Mike, thanks for nothing, that type of thing.
Bucky's team today was telling me, hey, Bucky, Bucky, Bucky.
It's fun. I mean, it's kind of amazing that, you know, 32 years later, you know, it's kind of like Thompson and Branca and, you know, Mike and I, but they're, you know, every day somebody will walk up and say something about, you know, I was a Red Sox fan, I hate your guts, Bucky effing Dent, you know. And, a Yankee fan come up and say, hey, you know, I was 13 years old, or I was 10 years old, or something like that. So it's pretty neat.
The man hit 40 big league home runs, and he's had one that nobody's ever going to forget.